A suspect is dead following an officer-involved shooting in Chadron. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Nebraska State Patrol Special Investigations Team has been called in to investigate an officer-involved shooting in Chadron that took place Friday morning. Preliminary investigation shows that Chadron officers contacted the driver of a stolen vehicle at the gas pumps of a business at the intersections of Highway 385 and Highway 20, and during that interaction, the driver was shot. The subject was transported to Chadron Community Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased upon arrival. The suspect's name is being withheld pending family notification, and the Chadron police requested that the Nebraska State Patrol conduct the investigation, which remains ongoing. Well, the Gehring man charged with killing a 1-year-old child earlier this year is back in Scottsbluff County Court late last week. 31-year-old Tyler Green waived his preliminary hearing Thursday in county court as he faces a Class 1B felony charge of intentional child abuse resulting in death. He was arrested on March 13th after his girlfriend's child was taken to the hospital after sustaining critical injuries believed to have been caused by Green. Judge Chris Mickey ordered that the $1 million cash bond be continued and set an April 5th district court arraignment date with District Judge Leo Dobrovolny. And a 41-year-old Bridgeport man caught with 16 grams of methamphetamine has been sentenced. Eric Blake was charged with a Class 1D felony count of possession of meth 10 to 27 grams and was also facing the habitual criminal enhancement. However, last month, he pled no contest to an amended charge of possession of a controlled substance, and he was sentenced to 180 days in jail with full credit for time already served. The co-defendant in this case, 47-year-old Joni Sheridan of Minutair, has a bench warrant for her arrest after she failed to appear for her last scheduled court date. We'll have more news right after the break.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Welcome back. The Nebraska Department of Transportation says weather permitting, work will resume this week on Highway 88 and Spur 4A in Banner County. Remaining work on both roadways includes new asphalt overlay, bridge deck repair, new guardrail, and grading, all by Werner Construction out of Hastings. Traffic will be maintained with lane restrictions, a pilot car and flaggers, and temporary traffic signals, and an 11-foot width restriction will be in effect until bridge work is completed. Anticipated completion of this project is June of 2024. And in honor of Ag Week 2024, FNBO announced a donation of $39,000 that invests in the future of agriculture, much of which is in an investment in Nebraska communities. As part of its support of many FFA chapters in its 5-state market, FNBO is continuing its support of Nebraska FFA with just under $19,000 in donations. The financial institution is also providing a $12,000 scholarship of the Nebraska FFA Launch Program, which serves as a catalyst in entrepreneurship-based education for Nebraska FFA members and agriculture education students. FNBO says they're proud to uphold a commitment to ag and the development of the next generation of agriculturalists throughout multiple donations and volunteer initiatives.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Welcome in. We're checking some early week sports, and coming off the holiday, not a ton to recap from the weekend. Let's just go ahead and get to Lincoln, where spring football is underway for the Huskers and head coach Matt Rule. The Big Red last season finished 5-7, losing their final 4 games of the year. Defense under Tony White, the strong suit a year ago. Now the offense hoping to pick things up heading into 2024. Matt Rule has added transfer receivers Jamal Banks and Isaiah Nayer to join some of the returners to that wide receiver room.
Well, Jamal and Isaiah are veterans, but they're rookies in our system, and so I think all of them, there's a lot being thrown at them. They're all having to learn. I think the thing you see with Jalen Lloyd, obviously Malachi's injured, but you can see his physical development. He's chomping at the bit to practice, and he's doing some things in practice. But I think, with Jalen, with Jaden, they've done a great job with their bodies physically to develop. And we've got good DBs, so the battles as we go throughout spring should be really good.
Banks transfers in from Wake Forest. Nayers made stops at Texas and Wyoming. Of course, all eyes, though, on the quarterback position with the addition of 5-star recruit Dylan Raiola, plus incoming freshman Daniel Kalen, along with the return of Heinrich Harburg.
Dylan and Daniel have done a great job of preparing within this offense. I think they know what to do. They know where to go with the football. They're on time. They're savvy. They're smart. So I've been really, really pleased. I mean, you can see what a bright future they both have. And, Heinrich has done a great job of mastering, you go through last year, right? You're building for one guy, you kind of move into another. Now year 2, we know who we are, we know what we have, we know the guys.
Whether it's that ultra-important quarterback spot or any other position group on the team, it sure sounds like while the spring is about developing, it's already becoming a place for competition and players staking a claim to a spot in the fall.
The unique thing about us, if you guys didn't see the end of practice, we literally had 3 different fields of team drills going on at once. Everybody gets reps, and we try to make them equal reps so that we can evaluate you throwing this play, this guy throwing that play. And as opposed to maybe sometimes in years past where I'm usually very just develop, worry about yourself. And I do believe in this. With our receivers, young receivers, with all those positions, I'm kind of like, hey, whoever has the best day, give them more reps tomorrow.
We started our Sean Callahan radio reports today on air as spring practices will continue through this month, leading to the red-white game at the end of the month. The WNCC baseball team made it a winning weekend on the road against Trinidad State by taking 3 of 4 games. They've now won 7 of their first 8 conference games, are within a game of 500 overall on the season. The temperatures expected to be up a little bit tomorrow, and the Cougar baseball team hosting a doubleheader at Cleveland Field against Garden City Community College, a school out of Kansas. That'll get underway at 1 o'clock. Also, high school soccer coming up tomorrow. Be home action for both Scottsbluff and Gering. The Bearcats with girls and boys contests against Douglas, Wyoming, while Gering's home to take on Newcastle, Wyoming. That is the latest today from right here at the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, for the first time in a decade, the Cattleman's Ball will once again be held in the Nebraska Panhandle. Scott and Kristen Schiff will be hosting the 2024 event and hope to raise several $1 million for cancer research at the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center in Omaha. They tell KNEB News they were asked several times to play host before finally committing.
We were asked a couple times, delayed the decision, but the Cattleman's Ball board and others were real anxious to get it back in Western Nebraska, which has been a decade since it's been hosted out here. So eventually we committed, and I committed, and then went home and told my wife that we were going to do this.
In order to make this vision a reality, the shifts needed reinforcements and have the help from event chairs who meet formally at least once a month. One of the biggest needs currently is volunteers from around the area.
Each group of chairs needs a large group of volunteers. So I would say each chair is in a pursuit for volunteers. So anyone who knows any group that could volunteer in any capacity, please forward them along.
And anyone can come Sunday for cleanup.
That's the biggest hole.
Yeah.
The event itself is open to the public, and tickets are available for this worthwhile cause.
Tickets can be purchased on the website, and they need to be purchased by May 1st. So that's a really, really important point that we want to make. They have to be purchased by May 1st so that we can plan for meals, and we're going to have some great entertainment. So Colin Ray and Chancey Williams are both going to be there to entertain us on June 8th. So we're really, really excited.
Scott and Kristen say they're excited to open up their land to people across the state to see the breathtaking beauty.
Well, it's out in the pasture so that we have the feel of western Nebraska ranch country. It's got a beautiful view of almost bare to Scotts Bluff at a high elevation. So it doesn't take a lot of land, but it takes some.
Had to build a road. The site's about 1.5 miles off the main asphalt road. So we've built a wide road, a very nice road, back to the site, and we'll be excited for all of the masses to join us.
I'd say let's all get together and showcase Western Nebraska, showcase what wonderful people and the culture that comprise us all, and let's do it fundraising for a great cause and have fun doing it.
1 in 4 people will be affected by cancer in their lifetime. So it's an incredible gift for us to be able to donate this money to cancer research. And your ticket cost is absolutely a donation, as well as all of everyone's generosity in the auctions and their volunteers. So we're really, really grateful for everyone's generosity.
The website cattlemansball.com will be a one-stop shop for any questions regarding this year's event, including purchasing tickets, events throughout the weekend, and how to get involved. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.